The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards seems to be facing some stormy relationship weather. Recent reports have set tongues blazing as Kyle's husband, Mauricio Umansky, was allegedly caught in a cozy lip lock with a mystery woman. Could this spell be the end for the power couple? Let's find out all the details. Rumor has it that Mauricio was spotted getting cozy with a mysterious blonde, and all signs point to it being none other than Emma Slater. While it's Los Angeles and mysteries are a thing there, the photos circulating strongly suggest Emma's involvement. An eyewitness provided exclusive details to Us Weekly, revealing that on Saturday, November 11, Kyle Umansky, 53, was observed engaging in flirtatious behavior with a blonde at Soho House, Austin in the Texas capital. The insider noted that while there was no kissing, Umansky was visibly attentive, getting very close to the mystery woman. They were part of a larger group, sitting next to each other, and at one point, Umansky was seen flirting, holding her hand and whispering to her. The witness added that they seemed to be enjoying each other's company, and she appeared receptive. The group, including Umansky and the mystery woman, laughed together. The day before this encounter, Umansky had posted an Instagram photo featuring himself with Lauren and Michael Bosstick. In the caption, he mentioned being in Austin to record an episode of the Skinny Confidential's Him and Her Show podcast, expressing how much fun he had during the recording session with Lauren and Michael Bosstick. Now on to the psychic front. Enter Alison Dubois, the clairvoyant from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's making waves again, recalling her prediction of Kyle's marriage downfall 13 years ago. In a recent interview, Alison didn't hold back, shedding light on Kyle and Mauricio's separate confession and the divorce hint that followed. Reality Blurb spilled the details, and Alison seems convinced that there's more to the story. She's not mincing words about her doubt regarding Kyle's motives, suggesting that the separation might be a strategic move for ratings. Alison keeps hinting that there is a game being played behind the scenes, and she is insanely good at fueling the gossip fire. Some fans have speculated that Kyle Richards might be leveraging the rift in her marriage with Mauricio Umansky to boost ratings for their reality show. To address these rumors, Bravo executive Alex Baskin confronted Kyle on the Bravo Hot Mic podcast, questioning whether she was fabricating marital issues for the sake of relevance and ratings. In response, Kyle vehemently denied the allegations, expressing disbelief at the suggestion that she would make up such a story for ratings. She questioned the logic of intentionally putting her family through emotional turmoil for the sake of a television show. Kyle emphasized that the idea was one of the dumbest things she had ever heard during a 13-year involvement with the show. She went on to stress that her primary concern is not about seeking more relevance in the public eye, but rather maintaining connections with her friends and family. Kyle affirmed her commitment to the authenticity of her life and categorically stated that she would never subject her family to manufactured drama for the sake of a television program, even referring to it as a dumb TV show. In a recent appearance on the Behind the Velvet Rope with David Yoni podcast, Alison further shared her thoughts on the couple's marital issues, accusing them of orchestrating a well-timed press release about their separation for publicity. Addressing her initial prediction 13 years ago, Alison claimed Kyle was driven by a desire for wealth and adoration. She suggested that the current drama may have escalated beyond their control, and that Mauricio's surprise reactions in recent episodes indicate a genuine confrontation of uncomfortable truths. Alison also critiqued Kyle's statements about always being on the same page with Mauricio, expressing doubt about their happiness over the years. She found it particularly striking that Kyle seemed disheveled and uncomfortable when Andy Cohen brought up Alison's past prediction on Watch What Happens Live. Alison speculated that Kyle's aversion to discussing her may stem from uncomfortable truths that she doesn't want the public to know, beyond concerns about personal image. She dismissed Kyle's claims that she was picking up on Camille Grammer's energy during a previous reading, emphasizing that the truth can be uncomfortable and deflecting from it is a common tactic. The psychic Alison also suggested that Andy Cohen orchestrated Kyle's recent interview with Kelly Clarkson, where she was asked about Alison. According to Dubois, Andy is the puppeteer pulling the strings, indicating that the interview was a setup. She hinted that if Kyle and Mauricio stay together, it might be because they are stronger as a couple for the sake of the reality show. Dubois argued that without the show, Mauricio's business could lose its shine, creating a symbiotic relationship. Dubois expressed doubt about ever truly understanding the real dynamic of Kyle and Mauricio's relationship. She claimed Mauricio has been secretive about his life, citing instances where he goes on trips without Kyle, leaving her in the dark. Dubois suggested that Kyle may have reached a point of indifference, no longer caring if Mauricio travels without her, implying a sense of emotional detachment. Interestingly, Dubois also claimed that Kyle is using her name for relevance, emphasizing that it has been 13 years since their first encounter, and Kyle continues to bring up Dubois in various contexts. Dubois asserted her independence, stating that she doesn't need Kyle, being content with her own journeys like reading, writing books, and hosting a podcast called The Dead Life. She expressed a desire for Kyle to find her own fulfillment and to stop mentioning Dubois. Additionally, Dubois alleged there's a deeper narrative behind Mauricio's departure from Richard Hilton's real estate firm, implying that confidential client details went missing from Kathy's husband's office. She suggested the agency's significant growth coincided with the acquisition of this information by Mauricio and Kyle. Dubois expressed a belief that Kyle and Mauricio are well-matched and should remain together. Despite her commentary on Kyle and Mauricio's relationship, Dubois expressed confusion about the ongoing discussion, suggesting that both parties should cease talking about it. She acknowledged the likelihood of a continuous back and forth, fueled by the desire for attention, though she emphasized that neither Kyle nor Allison might be winning in this situation. Despite being separated for several months, Kyle Richards and her estranged husband Mauricio have yet to involve divorce lawyers or initiate any formal paperwork to make their split official, as reported by RadarOnline.com. Sources close to the couple revealed that they are currently living under the same roof with all but one of their children, maintaining a praiseworthy atmosphere as they navigate the aftermath of their 27-year marriage, which ended officially in July. Notably, there is no prenuptial agreement in place, adding complexity to the situation. The couple, who amassed a fortune exceeding $100 million during their marriage, has not begun discussions about dividing their assets. Mauricio, now a real estate mogul with his company, the agency, had a modest financial standing when he married Kyle, with sources indicating that his entry into real estate was facilitated by his brother-in-law, Rick Hilton, following a stint in the fashion industry with minimal earnings. Over the weekend at BravoCon, Kyle Richards opened up about the situation, expressing love for Mauricio and highlighting their strong family bond. Despite the challenges in a tough past year, she emphasized that they are not rushing into legal divorce proceedings. During the red carpet event, she shared that they are trying to figure things out, acknowledging their love for each other. Kyle mentioned that despite Mauricio's busy schedule with Dancing with the Stars and their 3 girls still living at home, they are taking the process one day at a time, focusing on their family unit. Kyle Richards also openly addressed the challenges she faced in the past year, including the loss of a friend and what she referred to as a divorce. Although she clarified they are not rushing to file for divorce in court, it was revealed by RadarOnline.com that Kyle and Mauricio, along with his real estate company, are currently facing multiple legal cases demanding millions in damages. Sharing insights from BravoCon, a video was discussed where Kyle faced criticism on social media and headlines. She explained that the video was filmed before the increased scrutiny, but acknowledged the bad timing. Responding to the video's content, there were doubts about the sincerity of interviews within it, with suggestions that they were trolling the trolls. Another video highlighted comments made by Erica in an interview regarding Sutton's actions towards Kyle's marriage. The speaker expressed difficulty in getting along with Sutton, stating a lack of trust and questionable intentions. The conflict arose when Sutton confronted Kyle about her marriage on camera instead of offering support off camera. Despite temporary reconciliation, issues resurfaced, including comments about Erica's show in Vegas, leading to a re-evaluation of their friendship. What's the tea on the spicy moment between Kyle Richards, Mauricio Umansky, and his potential new love interest? Do you think it's a harmless situation blown out of proportion? Or could there be some real heat behind the scenes? If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for all the Hollywood tea and drama. If there's juice to be had, you can count on Miss Juice to bring it to you.